All right, so this is what happens. These heat up, inner tube exploded. This tire was pretty good actually. Looking at the tread, I think this is a split rim, I believe. Definitely got a ring on the outside here. So you got a tire and an inner tube. We're gonna try to measure this out, and we're gonna try to get the new conversion for it. This is a 1985, so they've gone away with this type of system. So my goal is to get a more standard tire, common tire for today, and we won't have to put an inner tube in it, and it'll be a better tire. But I do believe that, you know, it's going to sit a little bit lower, so the profile is going to seem like it's going to be a little bit lower. I'm not sure how is that going to influence the speedo or the technometer. It's probably going to have it a little bit higher in the RPMs, but you know, it's worthy. You know, so same situation back here. All these have inner tubes in them, and you can see that re-groove coming off of there. So it's just an opportunity waiting to happen. This right here definitely don't have good tread, and you can, you know, I can feel that on the road. This right side is not so bad, but she's still bad because she got cracks. And I was looking at a cut, you know, so by me being a commercial driver, I know better, so I got to try to get that rectified. Same back here, you know. So I don't know, man, it's probably gonna be a nice little pretty penny. I'm gonna try to figure it out, see what I can do to upgrade this. It's probably gonna be in about $2,000. Now this is 1985, you know, dump truck, Ford F-700. You know, she's not perfect. She got some things going on, you know, but you know, she's reliable. She got those loads for me. See my reason? Alright, so we got that button back up. I think that's looking good. We're gonna get some of this RV shine, some type of wheel lubricant that the RV guys use. Heard a lot of good things about it. Heard a lot of bad things about regular tire shine because of synthetics, and then it bring the natural oils out of the tire, and it can do more detriment to your tire than good. So you want to, you know, do some research on that. So that's the direction I'm gonna take, and once I get that product, I'll probably put it on everything that has tires. One guy was saying how, you know, his tires, they don't never dry rot because number one, they keep them out the sun, and he also elevates them from the ground. Now, what I've discovered is this caliper on this side is a bad caliper. It's probably a good caliper, but what's missing is the caliper pin. So we're gonna try to locate that. Drove all the way to Advanced Auto Parts. They didn't have one, so went online. Supposedly AutoZone was supposed to have one at one of the hub stores, and one of the hub stores are bigger than regular stores. Let me get these up right quick. Throw these in the vehicle where I'll be able to locate these. I don't know how and why. We got that off. So what we see here is shafting. This is Firestone rims. That's pretty cool. But anyway, I see shafting. That's letting me know something was rubbing. And I don't know how long that's been a problem. don't know if that was just wedged in there, but that's how I got it. You see, this is real time. This is in real time. This caliper is just in there. It's just resting on there. Only thing that was holding it together was that wheel itself. So that's not good. These brake shoes look brand new. They got cracks in them, but the material, the thickness is there in the material. It's all there. Man, that could have been real bad. Now, I bought this truck. I had this truck for some years now. And you know, I don't know. The dude said he did a brake job, but in his doing of a brake job, did he fail to, you know, secure that properly, or was something already going on? As I spent the reel, I heard rubbing, so you would think, you know, I would have heard that over the years, but you know, who knows? Thankfully, I was safe. Alright, so we got those brake shoes back on. Got it lubed up a little bit. Now, remember, this was just, somebody just had this just basically hanging. It wasn't even attached. The only thing that was kind of keeping this thing secure was the wheel itself. Very dangerous situation. So, found the parts. That's this here, a special clip, and a Alright, so I have a situation with the fuel gauge. The fuel gauge is not indicating that it's fuel in here, and I know it's at least a quarter tank in here. So anyway, I was digging in here, and I found this, you know, so I got to get a good hint that this is associated with that. Usually just got to ground that wire and it should be able to send that signal. This was the bolt that was holding it. I found that on the fuel tank, so it fits perfectly in that space, and it looked like it just snapped over time. I did do a service to this fuel tank. It was leaking, so I did put some JB weld on it, you know, so that rectified that leak. But we still need to go ahead and put a shot of some paint on it, clean it up real good, put some paint on it. That'll also act as a sealer and a good barrier. That way it won't continue to break down. So this is just something that you got to do with these older vehicles. As the coat of paint or the protection blanket starts to break down, you need to constantly go over that and put another protection in its place. So if we can get that taken care of, I'll be cool. I'll be happy with that. On one of the exhaust pipes, the flanges has you know, corroded from that pipe, so I need to make a new flange. I probably won't be able to, you know, document that because I'll be up under it, and that's going to be welding. You know, you see this carbon here, so that indicates, like, you know, a slight exhaust leak. So we'll try to clean that up, scuff it up, and we'll put some paint on it, you know. So that's where we are. I'm gonna try to get this done. If we can take care of that, that'll give me a better peace of mind. At least I know how much fuel I have when I'm going up and down the road. So I made that repair. Got some heat shrink on it. Got to heat it up that way it can shrink down. And put it there to here. Cleaned that up. Made a new good ground there. Put a new bolt on it. So we're gonna see. Hopefully that'll take care of my problem here. Yes, yes, and yes. Okay, good. Getting this patch welded in. It's the first patch. That should be fine, but if I find a little piece, I'll square it off, put it here. Here, that's where the straps are. We're gonna clean. We're gonna get all this cleaned up. That's my next piece right here. I'm gonna put in place. All right, so the battery broke. I'm sorry, the battery burnt out on this one. But anyway, this is the end result. This is what it began as. There's a big hole in there. I think I got one area kind of closed up already, you know. So I had two spots like this, so these are my worst of it, and then I had an area in there that was pretty bad.